Good morning, everyone. My name is Erica Marie, and I'm known as the Chakra Analyzer. So today is Monday, October 3rd, 2022, and I'm doing this reading because we are coming out of Mercury retrograde. We're kind of still in the shadow period, but I wanted to see what action you should take now that you've gone through this pretty rough, I think, Mercury retrograde, okay? So go ahead and think, what pile are you going to choose? Pile number 1, 2, or 3? So those that chose pile number 1, I'm picking up on pile number 1 that this is about a twin flame connection. Now I want you to be mindful, do not get caught up in going down the rabbit hole of a twin flame connection, because if you do, union is never going to happen. It's time to get clear and get balanced within yourself and stop focusing on who your twin flame is, or stop focusing, if you do know who that is, stop focusing on them and bring it back to yourself, okay? The reason why is because your focus is on them and this is dimming your light, okay? And right now, if maybe like they're ignoring you, or there's some communication blockages, or if they're just not wanting to communicate, that's okay, because you're meant to bring it back to yourself and get focused on yourself. This experience, whatever you're going through with your twin flame, is to give you strength in your solar plexus, okay? This is where our door to value, our worthiness sits, is in our solar plexus. And if your partner is not valuing you, then you need to detach and you need to come back and bring it in and focus on yourself, okay? This journey is not going to be easy, especially when you have unhealed wounds within your aura, okay, within your energy field. So this, whatever's going on right now, this Mercury retrograde, you're coming out of it. If there was no communication, or if there was ghosting, or whatever there was with your partner, it is because it was supposed to teach you and clear out these wounds that you're still holding within your solar plexus. Okay, pile number 1. See ya. Okay, so those that chose pile number 2. I'm getting that whoever chose pile number 2, you're possibly maybe talking to somebody or wanting to start like kind of like a new romance or a new relationship. And you feel this is the right path for you. And what I mean by that is you want to become unstuck. Maybe you're perceiving yourself as not, being in the dating scene as possibly being stuck, and you have to take action within yourself to put yourself out there, yada, yada, yada. Okay. And you possibly have kind of put yourself out there. Maybe you're dating a couple people. Maybe you're just talking to a few. Maybe there's just one. But what I'm picking up on is there's definitely something that you're picking up on in your gut. And there's something off. And you're kind of like not wanting to open up all the way to this person. And I don't blame you, because there definitely is something that you're picking up on. You just don't know what it is. Within them. And the reason why you're not allowed to know is because it's really not even about that person at the end of the day. This is about you, and it's part of your soul contract. What I mean by that is this lesson, or whatever you're experiencing, is to teach you about your value and your worth. And if you're in a relationship or trying to put yourself out there and you're coming across people that aren't appreciating you or valuing you, then this is exactly what you need to know. You need to move on. You need to take action away from those type of people, okay? This is all about you and your journey. And don't get caught up in being too worried about what, the hidden thing is about them. Because at the end of the day, this is about your gut. This is about your intuition about people. And never just settle for less, okay? This is about what you want. So if you are putting it out there, asking God, like, I want this, this, and this. This is what I'm looking for. God's going to bring that to you, because it's going to match your energy if you stay in that energy. But if you start putting yourself out there and you have a couple different people come in and you're just recognizing that they're still maybe at a low vibration and you want to elevate up, well, don't settle and stay in low vibration when you asked for the high vibration. Do you see what I'm saying? So God's going to bring people that match your energy, but it's up to you to stay in it. And if people that are still low vibration are coming at you, then it's up to you to cut it off and say no and keep looking or going towards that high energy, okay? Okay, pile number 2. See you later. So those that chose pile number 3, what I'm picking up on is Mercury retrograde helped you kind of like reevaluate and take a look back at an old relationship or an old, like, it was like a marriage possibly where you had children with this person. And this person is still technically in your life, but it's not in your life where you would like it to be. Meaning, I think you've done a lot of healing and you're ready for peace, to move on, to co-parent, to be able to communicate. And maybe the other person isn't ready for that. And it's kind of like there's still some anxiety or hostility or resentment. And it's affecting your kids. And you see this, but I don't think the other parent does quite yet. And this is causing you to have that anxiety or just have that worry for you, because you know that our children are the next generation, and children mirror relationships around them. So if children see a healthy relationship, then they're going to grow up to have and choose healthy relationships. If children see toxic relationships, then they're going to grow up to continue that cycle of picking partners that are toxic for them. We want to teach our children how to be able to problem solve, conflict resolution. We want them to be able to work through differences or adversity versus shutting down or being overly aggressive. You know, you can get the passive or you can get the overly aggressive. So you're kind of like thinking about this now. Wow, what does the future kind of like hold? And I'm not saying that you should be thinking or sitting in the future energy. You definitely want to stay in present energy, but I think you're kind of seeing like, you know, what if, you know, later on down the line, then there's grandkids involved and things like that. And if the other, you know, parent or, you know, grandparent can't be in the same room with you, what is that going to look like for your family and then for your future family? So this is kind of what's brought up for Mercury retrograde recently. And what I'm being guided to tell you is you definitely just need to do some more energy clearing and get that worry, anxiety out, and just surrender and just ask God always to, you know, help guide you and look over your family. And then I'm also getting the Akashic record. If you can take a few moments and meditate each day and tap into the Akashic record, this is like the library of all information, like the book of all knowledge, like of everything that's ever occurred. The Akashic record keeps a record of everybody's heart, okay? And whether they were, you know, pure and innocent in their heart, or whether there was some deceit in their heart. And the Akashic record is always keeping track of balancing everything out. So I feel like for you, pile number 3s, whatever happened, this relationship will eventually balance itself out, and there will be healing for both parties involved. And then it will help heal the next generations within your family and bloodline. Okay, pile number 3s. See you later.